Good everyone, I'm Darkmyre and you're watching Mafia 3. We have just finished killing the Dixie Mafia boss. We now need to go back to Cassandra and let her know that's all done. And I think that'll finish off basically us taking over this area. And we have a nice little boat here. Not sure we can get very far with a boat, but may as well can. Climb boat, there we go. How do we get in the boat? Enter vehicle. See where the boat takes us. May as well since we've got one there anyway. Not sure we're going to get much closer than this though, so we might have to beach it over here and run up and find a car to borrow, we'll say. Well, we can get around here so we can probably get a bit closer to the lady. Ow! Kind of funny that we take so much damage from hitting a wall in a boat. I think the boat would take all the damage, not us, but there you have it. Hopefully this water is nice and croc-free as well. There's a ladder or something over here. No. We'll get up in whoever's boathouse this happens to be. Green thing up here, so I'm going to take that as being it's mine. Oh no, it's a wiretap thing. Excellent. Becoming useful when we get up to the next area in just a moment. And this time she's upstairs.
Seth's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baka, who wiped out half our number.
I can wipe out the other half easy enough.
We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my Reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
You better, I'm coming for it. Don't think you quite understand that I'm taking over this town, not liberating it. Okay. I guess we have no other option but to assign it to her.
We had this kind of money because of all the work you've done. Take it.
And
you deserve it. I recognize the trust you had to have to put the holler in my hands. You won't regret it.
I'm going to do this optional quest before we go and talk to Donovan. Unlock the next one, if I can actually. There we go. Talk to Emmanuel. So, I think we may as well close off all the loose ends in the hollow before we head out to the next area. And our car even kept its turn tyre status from all the way over at the amusement park. That's pretty funny. If these optional quests don't have story stuff attached to them, I might not do them on camera in the future, but we'll do this first one on camera, just in case it's got part of the story attached to it. That way you guys that are enjoying the story won't miss out on any of the side bits. Whoa! Saw him there, but couldn't move because I was flying through the air. And actually, this is Sammy's bar, so I'll quickly run inside and stash my money before we lose that again, too. I was going to do that after this episode, but since we're driving friggin' past it, I may as well. Of course, we have to run in the back. The front's all boarded up. We apparently don't want people knowing we're in here. I suppose it does keep the money nice and safe if they don't know it's here. Let's save. Should be right here. There we go. That is much better. I'm not going to lose friggin' another 5 grand like we did before. I think I've actually lost more money and not even friggin' realised it too, which is frustrating. Oops, come out the different way. I do that a lot, it seems. Let's move my car again. That's getting fucking annoying. I can leave a brother's car where he parks it, for God's sake. It's not fucking hard. So not sure what trouble this guy's got with his weed operation. We're about to find out, though. Oh, we've got to go over to the boathouse. Okay, I guess we'll swim over. Why not? Not like there's vicious critters in the river so far. Surprises me. I thought there would be.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming
sicko.
personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What's a priest know about trafficking weed?
Probably a lot in Haiti.
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people.
Refugees.
I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think
Depends on how fucking annoying you're gonna be.
Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
I'll let it go or go for a fucking swim.
Maybe you'll be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Fuck off back home then.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
Really, that's all this side quest's gonna be?
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back.
So we'll do one of these missions to have a look at it since we did start it already. Not sure why it's moved me out of the boathouse where there was a fucking boat to use into some weird place that I have no idea where the fuck I even am. Ah, this is the church place.
Forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't either.
It's alright, we killed all of them, so you can chill out, buddy. Do I need to mark it on the map, maybe? I need to drive a boat to some other dock to pick up the cargo, and then bring it back here, I guess. Not the fastest boat, but it's going to have to do us. That's the other mission. Meant to fucking, like, where is this other dock? Be nice if it put it on our fucking map, but doesn't seem to. Ah, because we have to go in and activate each fucking individual objective. That's a bit stupid. And that is a long ass way to fucking go through the bayou. So I guess this side quest is probably going to take up most of this episode, looking at how far we've got to go. And then we'll get back to the meaty business in the next episode. This boat seems to go pretty well, actually. Nice and fast. Let's see, I'm going the right way. Yep, so we pretty much go straight down, and I think if we then hang a left and go through that next lot of bridges will be the quickest way. Easy fucking peasy. I'm sure the bayou there's plenty of bloody crocodiles, so we don't want to go out of the boat in here. Ooh, that looked like one there. Not sure why they don't come into the city, but I'm not going to complain, that's for damn sure. Now, I think I was meant to turn left soon. Oh no, a bit further, then we hang a left. Very impressed at how fast this boat's zipping along. Of course, having said that, it's probably not going to be fast enough to outrun the coppers in a minute. Or the Dixie Mafia, or maybe both, who knows. I think that was another fucking croc. Or alligator. I know I keep calling them crocs and they're really alligators, but shit happens, basically. We call them crocs here in Australia, so that's what I'm used to calling the bastards. They're still big in nature, that's the main thing. Sure if that's a boat we need to worry about. No, apparently I need to get in their boat, but I like my boat. It's fast and zippy. And your boat looks like it's smuggling drugs. No, that's right, there are crocs in this water, so we don't want to swim across to the boat. We can avoid it. How's that for parking? And I'm assuming once we get in this, all hell's going to break loose. Does the boat not have an engine?
We'll be over here in a second.
Ah, there it is. You couldn't drop it in the fucking boat? You want me to go to a specific point? That should be where you're about to drop the fucking drugs. Guess we just run over it to collect it? No? How do we get the fucking weed? Don't tell me I've got to get it. Ah, pick up. Push the button. I was gonna say, don't tell me I've got to get in the fucking water with those crocs. The other delivery. And another one? How many of these fucking things are they dropping? And why would they not drop them all together? Or like at night when there's not people going to be able to see them. Okay, so we pretty much just have to go straight up the bayou. That's easy as. Whoops, and we unselected the objective. Where's it gone? Yes, I need to go back in here and go all the way down and hit activate again. So hopefully this will give us a little bit more story about Cassandra. It did say something about getting more information about the underbosses. Hopefully it's not a complete, total waste of our time going down here, but it also hasn't been that long, so I may continue on with this episode into the next area. We'll just see how we go, I guess. Was expecting there to be a lot more hostility with all the talk of the Dixie Mafia and having to get them out of the town and shit. But apparently no, we just drive a boat for a little while. With a few cutscenes at either end. Ah, damn it, did again. Sure that's not where it was before. It was like up here before. Anyway, so if we hang left here and follow that through to the next main bit, and then hang a right. I swear most of this is just figuring out how to get through the fucking bayou. Run over the croc. Why not? Make them pissed off with us too. That's cool as shit that you can see them in the rivers. I mean, not when we end up going swimming in them. That's going to be a bit hectic, but it's cool when we're in a boat. So much quicker in a plane. Oh, enemy turf. Oh well. The fuck are they going to do? I'm in a boat. Oh, and there's a fucking croc right there. Lovely. Back it in so we can climb out and drive home. Oh, no, Oh, now I've got to drive it from a truck. And there's a copper over there. Interesting. There's a little bit more to this than I thought. I guess we have to avoid getting busted by the cops, so I should probably drive a bit more sensibly, but yeah. This is me we're talking about. When have I ever driven sensibly this game? Or any other game? Only when I absolutely can't avoid it. Oh, hello, copper. Nice way to avoid attracting their attention, honking my horn at them and nearly running into them. Whoa. This truck does not steer very well. But we are... Oh, well, we're nearly there, but no. Still a long ass way to go. Fuck your red light. Whoa. Everyone's honking their bloody horn at me. I'll honk mine back at them. So a little bit more driving. You'd think we could have docked at a friggin' closer boathouse. But no, we have to friggin' drive through half the city with our weed, because that's totes legit. Who's gonna pay any attention to a maniac driving a truck? Crazy styles. Oh, I missed the woman at least. I think it was just the pole that we hit, so that's not too bad. Why the fuck couldn't we have delivered it to the boathouse that's like literally right over there? Okay, so now we can continue going after Marcono. Ooh, yep, you already told us that. Yeah, we're not... We have to return to Emmanuel. I'm not going to trigger the next one. We will return to him just to close this off. I think he's in this boathouse here. No, he's in the fucking... weed house that used to be a heroin house. In the back of the church.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr.
Yeah, you already said that.
Teaser.
You'll apparently forget how to pronounce half your words, but don't forget what those bastards did to the place. Good job.
Ah, hey there, Frey. How is life running, Reefer?
I got it covered.
Good. Because I'm getting word those Dixie bosons are starting to interfere with our drops.
They can try all they like. Still won't change the outcome. You getting in touch with your artistic side?
My wife used to draw on anything she could get her hands on. Half the time, she didn't even realize what she was doing. And yet, every stroke was perfection.
She's still back in Haiti?
Yes. It is where she is buried.
Guess we've all had our share of losses.
Our losses, frère, are nowhere near the same.
I'm just trying to turn the page, set things right with you.
And you think comparing the deaths of our loved ones will do that?
Well, I mean, I could just
had
kill
my
you.
wife tortured trying to locate me. He had the tonton Macoute bludgeon my children to death in order to save bullets. When I last saw my wife, her eyes had ruptured from the electroshock. My little boy, his face was caved in. And my little girl, she had been hit so hard she was decapitated. They were faultless. So you and me, Frey, we are nothing in common. Makano is an evil man. In that there is no question. But just because an evil man kills, it does not mean his victims are innocent.
Innocence ain't a thing that exists around folks like us. At least not for long. Hell, I'm not even sure I know what it looks like anymore.
I used to. Once. But the bloodier I get, the quicker that picture fades. But that's not important right now. Important thing is getting our weed back from the Dixie Mafia. A large shipment of marijuana is at this dock. Get it and bring it back. Not worth as much money, but we can sell everything you bring back.
So we're not going to be doing that. That will wrap up this little side quest episode. And next episode we'll continue on with the main quest of hunting down Marcano in the next area, wherever Donovan has to send us next. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Do remember to leave a like down below if you did, and I'll see you on the next one very shortly. Till then, cheerio!